Today I want to talk about lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming is when someone knows that they are dreaming while they are dreaming, and there are two types: mnemonic induced lucid dreaming, which is mild, or wake induced lucid dreaming, which is wild. And I have been trying to lucid dream for so long. So for mild, you have to do reality checks and all that, and have a dream journal. And just when you are starting to dream, just be aware that you're dreaming. So I have my dream journal here, but then I kind of thought like, oh, I don't want to write it anymore, so I continued on my phone, and let me read an entry to you. December 14th, 2014, I remember that me and my brother were in a room with an older woman, and we were kidnapped, but we escaped through the bathroom window. That was pretty cool, but I didn't realize that that was a dream. And for mild dreaming, you are supposed to realize that it's a dream. I don't really like mild because it just never worked for me, except for this one time where I was in this dream and there was just like blue wiggly wall, and everyone in my dream was like logical and they were afraid of it. But then I was like, wait, real life doesn't have this. There's no blue walls can't wiggle. So I realized that this is a dream, and I went into it and I just floated in it until I woke up. But that was the only time that I've ever had a mild. Wild, on the other hand, is really, really cool. When I was little, I used to have like these moments where like I'm about to fall asleep, and like I feel like I'm surrounded by my deepest fears, and I'm just like freaking out. This happened really often for me, and I just tried not to fall asleep when I had those when I was around 9. When I was little, I always had these, but I didn't know what it was. And then a couple years ago, I found out that was REM, rapid eye movement, and it was really scary. And so now that I realized what it was, I was like, oh, I could have dreamed, but did not work for me. And I tried for like half a year on trying to do this, and it didn't work, and I just stopped thinking about lucid dreaming for a long time. And that's when I started to lucid dream. So technique is maybe to just not think about it as much, because when I tried to think about it, like I thought about it all the time. I did reality checks, I kept my journal, and nothing good came out of that. I just couldn't do it. When I went into a dream, I never realized it was a dream, no matter how much I practiced this. And maybe other people can do it, but I can't. So I tried wake. It was kind of difficult at first, because there were like specific times that I had to try to like sleep at, and I'm really terrible at sleeping. So that didn't really work for a while either, until I read something online that said that I should try sleeping during the day. So now every time I usually don't sleep during the day. But now every time I sleep during the day, I always lucid dream. It's so weird. It had REM for a while, for like an entire year, after trying to think about it too much. And then suddenly, just one day while sleeping during the day, I was like, my body started to shake, and I was freaking out, because I was started kind of like dreaming, and like I could still see everything around me, and my entire body was like kind of shaking, and I felt like I was surrounded by my worst fears, and like, oh my god. And I was like, oh my god, this is lucid dreaming. I'm gonna start to lucid dream, and I did, which was really cool. So my dreams don't come that often, because I try not to think about it, and I don't really sleep during the day because that just kind of, I have to study for school and all that. The first time I got that, I started lucid dreaming. I decided to work in an office out of all places. I flew like, of course I wanted to fly. It was pretty cool, but then I decided to land in an office and work for the rest of my dream. That's what I did. I'm so disappointed in myself for that, but now every time I have a lucid dream, it's pretty cool because I decide to do stuff that's like really things that I wouldn't do. I like talk to people in ways that I wouldn't talk to them in, and just do something. Do all the things that I wouldn't do in real life that could get me in trouble or could, you know. Well, anyways, so a tip for you all out there, maybe if you have been struggling to lucid dream, maybe just stop thinking about it and it'll come to you. If not, then try mild, but I think wild works better. Even though, like, I forgot to say, like, you feel when you are in wild, you feel like you can't move, like, you're in paralysis. It's really hard to move, but if you struggle enough, you can move. So, like, yeah. And when I am dreaming, though, I'm aware that I am dreaming and that I am awake. So, for wild dreaming, I can, like, move around in my bed and just calm down again and go back to sleep. In like 2 seconds, I'm back in my dream. And then I just keep on doing that if I'm uncomfortable because, you know, my entire body feels so weird at the same time. And I don't know, sometimes when I'm in my wild, I kind of like see all my surroundings in the physical world around me, and then I can also like just go and imagine what I want to do in my head, and I just do it, and it's really cool. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm terrible at talking, as you can see. If you are watching this, thank you so much for like sitting through this whole video of me stuttering and like pausing the video because I have no idea what to say. See, there I do it again.